We're kicking it off today, Redeem the Dream, the conference here. People often talk about civil rights, and that conjures up certain images of, 50s and 60s. But today, civil rights, we need to reprogram ourselves in such a way to remember what that means today. That talks about the economy.
You know what civil rights means? Civil rights means the values of freedom, equal opportunity, and full participation in American democracy. That's what it means. It represents an objective. People think of it because the tactics of the 50s and 60s were lawsuits and mass protests because people didn't have a big political voice because they couldn't vote. Today, we think it's about economic empowerment and justice. It's about jobs. It's about education, which enables people to participate in the economy. It's about asset building and building businesses. It's about a broader range of things, which is the unfinished business. But now we also find ourselves protecting past gains. The Voting Rights Act case by the Supreme Court is a clear demonstration that there are those who intend to try to push the hands of time backwards.
Explain to people what a civil rights movement looks like today. You just explained kind of what it's about, but sit-ins, marches, boycotts back in the 50s, 60s. What does it look like today?
I think what it looks like today is a more engaged and stimulated public. I think that marches and mass protests are a tactic that has to be utilized from time to time. But I also think more energy and activism within the elected sphere and participating in voting and being thoughtful about where and how we spend our money. I think all of those are things. We are, I think, in the process of trying to explore and really determine how we advance the same objectives, the objectives of full participation in American democracy. I don't want people to get confused that the only thing civil rights means is a mass protest or a march. That's a tactic that the civil rights leadership used and has used over the years. It's an important tactic. It's an important, if you will, tool in the toolbox. But it also means voting in large numbers in all elections, protecting the right to vote, advocating for economic policies that close the class divide, close the wealth divide, advocating for the kind of school systems at the local level that truly give our kids a chance to learn and go to college and achieve education. It's a wider range of what I call economic issues in the 21st century.